So we will do today short answer question of the chapter factor of production. So there are 20 important short answer questions from the chapter factor of production. The chapter explanation has been done, multiple choice question answer has also been done, and textual has been done. So let us do some short answer questions. So the first question is, why land is considered as a factor of production? Because it includes all natural resources, soil, water, forest, minerals. It is fixed in supply. Okay, that's why land is considered as a factor of production. Next question. Why is labor a factor of production? Because labor provides human effort, that is physical and mental, for production, and it is essential to operate tools and machines. That's why labor is a factor of production. Next. Define capital. Capital is a man-made factor of production used to produce other goods and services. It includes tools, machines, buildings, and equipment used in the production process. Next question. What is the difference between labor and human capital? Labor refers to the physical and mental effort people provide in the production of goods and services, whereas human capital refers to the skills, knowledge, and experience possessed by workers that increase their productivity. How healthcare contribute in developing human capital? Healthcare contributes to human capital by improving people's health, which increase their ability to work, learn, and be productive. Healthy individuals work more consistently and effectively, enhancing their skills and overall economic potential. Next question. How does culture influence education and human capital development? Culture shapes attitudes toward learning, gender roles, and the value placed on education, which affects the development of skills and knowledge. Can cultural beliefs hinder human capital growth? Give an example. Yes. For example, if a culture discourages girls from attending school, it limits the development of human capital in that group. That's why cultural beliefs certainly hinder human capital growth. How a country like India gets benefit when it has a large number of young and working people. It boosts economic growth through a strong labor force, increases productivity, drives innovation, and raises tax revenue. The demographic dividend can lead to higher income levels and improved living standard if supported by proper education, healthcare, and job opportunities. Define demographic dividend. Demographic dividend is the economic growth potential that results from a country having a large population compared to dependent. Dependent means the children and elderly, okay? They are dependent, and the working is the people those are age of till 35 years, okay? So is the economic growth potential that result from a country having a large population compared to the dependent. Why are some jobs are important? Some jobs are more important than others because they provide essential services, have a greater impact on society, or are critical for the functioning of the economy, such as healthcare, education, and public safety. What caused the decline of stitch shipbuilding in India? The decline of stitch shipbuilding in India was mainly due to arrival of European power, especially the British, who introduced modern riveted and iron shipbuilding techniques. Traditional stitch ship could not compete with the durability, size, and efficiency of Western ship. That's why the stitch shipbuilding in India was declined. Where do businesses get the capital? Businesses get capital from owners saving, bank loan, investors selling shares and profit reinvested into the business. How large companies make money from the public by offering them share of profit? Large companies make money from the public by selling shares through the stock market. Investors buy these shares and become part owners, earning a share of the company's profit as dividend. This raises capital for the company to grow. How do entrepreneurs promote innovations? Entrepreneurs promote innovations by creating new ideas, products, and ways of doing business that improve efficiency and meet customer needs. How are the factors are connected? They are interconnected in the production process. Land provides natural resources. Labor uses effort and skill to transform resources. Capital, that is a tool and machine, helps labor be more efficient. Entrepreneurship organizes and combines land, labor, and capital to produce goods or services. Technology improves productivity and efficiency across all factors. What is supply chain? A supply chain is the network of people, companies, and process involved in producing and delivering a product or service from raw material to the final customer. What is the responsibility of a business toward the factor of production? A business must use land sustainably, treat labor fairly, and pay just wages. Use capital efficiently, reward entrepreneurship for innovation, and adopt technology responsibly to improve productivity without harming society or the environment. What is SWAM? SWAM, that is Study Wave of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Mind, is a Government of India initiative that offers free online courses from school to university level, aiming to provide quality education to all through digital learning. Why is CSR, that is Corporate Social Responsibility? Give one example. It will be what? Okay. What is CSR? That is Corporate Social Responsibility. Build trust, improve a company reputation, and support sustainable development. Donating to education or running environmental protection program. Okay, so this is the example that is run by the corporate social responsibility, like donating to education or running environmental protection program. What is the difference between education and training? So education is the process of gaining knowledge and developing the mind, usually in school or college, whereas training is learning a specific skill for a particular job or task. For example, education, learning physics in school to understand laws of motion. Training, learning how to operate a machine in a factory, that is a training. So these are 20 short answer questions from the chapter, that is the factor of production. These are the short answer questions. I hope this is also going to help you. So this much for this video. If you're watching until the end, thank you so much for watching.